Hey guys, welcome back to House Flipper 2 with Rash Decision. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe to let me know. Enjoy the video. Alright, we're getting right back into it. We're going to do the upstairs today. We actually got everything done out here, except for the ceiling. I'm going to need to redo the ceiling. But I want to first start on make sure I get this railing in. I want to first start on a couple of things I noticed during editing that I missed down here that I'm kind of upset that I missed. So the first thing, I did notice I forgot to put back a stove top here, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Let's see. What would that be under? Appliances? Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to grab this one. This is the one I did previously. I like the idea of the induction one because it's got that nice black aesthetic to it. Works really well in that spot. Okay. I remember there was a couple other things. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get that windowsill, make it match the countertop. Let's see, what would that be under? Surface finishes, panels, tiles. I would bet it'd be under tiles. It's pea gravel, black granite. There it is, black terrazzo. I'm gonna just do a solid black terrazzo to make it look like it's just a continuation of that nice little countertop right there. And there we go. Has that seam, but screw it, it's good enough. That's all I need there. I remember there was a couple other things I wanted to look at that I had realized I completely forgot, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I do know I need to move this. I need to redo this wall as well, but again, I kind of want to leave this room in here to its devices until I come up with something better to do with it. So we'll come back to that later. I can't think of what else it was that I missed, but I'm not going to worry about it too awful much. If I come back around to it later, I will. So this, I want to go outside and see what's on that wall, because I'm pretty sure that's just a blank wall. Okay. Yeah, it's just a blank wall, isn't it? And I notice I need to hit these two right here, so I'm actually going to do that real quick. I'm going to copy style. And we'll hit these over here. I noticed the garage door is actually the correct color. Look at that. That was an accident. I'm probably just going to duplicate like the standard clapboard, like the white clapboard. I may redo the lower clapboard, but the blue honestly kind of works for me. I'm not too terribly upset about it, so I may just leave it there. I can change that. Yes. Yes, I can. I'm not sure if I'll leave it as like this lighter wood here. I may change it to the European to match the doors. I'm not sure yet. These are definitely getting changed. Oh, I didn't even notice that up there. Let's fix that. There we go. And that does look absolutely incredible up there, doesn't it? Oh man, look at that. Okay, let's actually go back inside and we're going to have ourselves a look at putting in a window in that stairwell. So I guess I want to kind of center it. And I guess I'm not sure, maybe just like a thin one. Just a thin and tall to kind of fill up that space a little bit. What was I looking for? Windows, there we go. 5 by 10, that's a little bit too much. 2 by 6, ooh. 3 by 8, 3 by 8. Actually, let's see how a 3 by 8, actually that looks great, doesn't it? The only thing is that that's a, the 2 works a little bit better. I might have to turn on. Oh, it's not even let me do that. Let's see. Maybe a 4? I think that might be okay. If there even is a 4 wide. It's a 5, 7, 7, 2, 3, 3. I don't think there is a 4. That's kind of frustrating. That's kind of frustrating. One of these might not be bad. That's a 4. That's interesting. That's interesting. 4x7 and 4x8. Hey, that's pretty spiffy. But there's no other rounded top windows, so it kind of looks a little bit out of place. It's a cool idea. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Maybe match the top of this window here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Looks like it's a little bit too high. It seems like it's a little bit too high. It's weird. Maybe this one? I think this one might be an odd number up. And that's why it's throwing me. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and copy the style from this one, make it look a little bit nicer. And of course, I want to, actually I'm kind of thinking about just getting rid of that one and just leaving that one as just the primary window in this area. Because this one I didn't much care for because the way that it kind of hovers over the stairs here. So let's go ahead and get rid of that one. And I'm going to rebuild this. Whoops. I guess it didn't like me doing that. There we go. Okay. So that makes that the only window here, and it actually looks a little bit better because of it, honestly. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and repaint that spot that I've opened up. And speaking of the paint, yeah, I kind of dropped a little bit of a bomb when I found out I ran out of paint last time. Listen, I'm not a nice person when it comes to language. I have a very large vocabulary. I'm a very educated person, I like to think. But there are some times where you just really have to drop a bomb. And I had to pick my battles, and I thought about it after I made the video. There was a few that I actually had to edit out afterward. And I had to think about it, like, you know, would I let my daughter watch this? And, you know, my daughter's just about 18 months old. So, like, you know, she loves it when she hears Daddy's voice in the videos. But I have to think, you know, like, she's getting of age where she's kind of interested in the videos that me and my wife are watching. So I have to think, you know, going forward in a couple of years, if she goes back and watches like one of the videos Daddy made years ago, is it something I would want her to watch? And I kind of had to pick my battles on that one, so I kind of bleeped out because I couldn't see a way to cleanly edit it, I guess is the best way to put it. You know what? It wouldn't look half bad to just go all the way across this wall with the stone. Or even like do a wainscot with the stone to kind of wrap it around. That might be cool. I just spotted that and I'm going to do that actually. I did it here because I wanted it to look like it was like a column holding up the beam. But then I kind of continued it elsewhere because it just looked better. One thing I do want to do is see about grabbing like a... you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab, let's see, let's go into panels. Let's go to... I don't remember if I did... I think I just did this one. Change... That does seem like it's just too flat. It doesn't have any texture to it. Might have been this one. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So let's go with the cut pattern. I don't remember what the cut pattern was. Might have been just regular. But I want to have the stylization for it. Let's go here. Pattern size. I'm kind of copying what they put here previously, but I kind of have an idea of how, ooh, that would look cool as a floor. Look at that. I'll have to remember that. I'm going to buy a pack of these and use these as kind of like, crap. Oh, I goofed. Okay, I goofed. I didn't want it that large. Let's try it again. No harm in that. This is what experimentation is for. I'm going to go to the smallest one. That looks like it might be the right size. There we go. Now I'm going to go around, and I'm actually going to, every time I have like an apex where I have multiple of them kind of meeting, I'm going to do that. Give it that just little bit of extra style. I don't really have that much of it. But just like those couple little areas, that's a cool little touch if you ask me. Here's another one actually. Go. It's a neat little touch. Let me see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go away, go away, go away. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Yeah! That looks a lot better. It has like that continuous flow instead of being broken up so badly. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that wainscot idea right there. Break that up a little bit. Now, how tall did I make that wainscot? Oh, it's hitting something. Alright. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. Get. Okay, so I made it 3 tall, then 1. Aha. Yeah, so that is right. Let me grab... Again, I think I'm going to run out of these, like when I'm halfway through a project. Okay, I was about to say. I was about to throw a fit. I was genuinely, like, on the verge of throwing a fit. Okay. You know, doing it up there as well might not be bad. Go. There we go. Yeah, just adds that little bit extra. Just that little extra that makes it shine. Look at that. Love it. It's kind of making me want to see if I can put those vertical pieces elsewhere, but I don't want to do it too much because I don't want it to overstay its welcome, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm thinking about going around that corner because I don't need to continue it over here. I'm just doing a few extra touches since I'm just staring at it. But this is part of creative process. Like, you know, I said I'm going to do upstairs and then I end up doing all of this, but that's part of creative process for you. When you see something that you can improve right off the bat, it's a good idea to just improve it. Like, don't think about it, just do it. That's weird. I don't like the fact that that just comes right on down. But I don't like how it goes over there as well. I'm going to have to leave it. Now, there is the point to be made that I could line it up with this, have like a really tall wainscot, and have it connect back with this. And then just do the... Now, I don't like that either because that would mess this up. That's going to make it like really, really awkward. And I've got that really nice wraparound that comes over here. I'm going to leave it before I over-engineer it. It looks good enough as it is. This over here looks excellent. I love this. I can't get enough of this. I'm going to do this again later. But the other side, I could definitely improve this. I don't want to move the door over and get the 2 in there. Yeah, I could do this better, but I'm just, as I said before, I believe it's City Planner Plays. It says don't let perfect be the enemy of good. So I'm going to leave it before I over-engineer it. Let's go ahead and get our paint, and I'm going to do some painting to get my mind off of it. So let's see, go ahead and, oh, that's right. Oh, I'm going to need to buy more of those, aren't I? Let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Duplicate. I did not think it was going I didn't think it was going to do that. I thought I was going to get a full pack. Let's do copy style, this, buy. There we go. Now we've got a new pack. Let's see, so we'll go around like this. And I'm going to keep the stone up there because I think it's a really nice accent for this area. especially when, you know, it's like at the top of the ceiling, top of the wall, right next to the ceiling. I might do something different with the ceiling. Like I may not actually do, oh crap, white paint with, luckily I'm going back over that, so it's not a big deal. Go. Ooh, there's a spot I could put one. And I'm also going to have to get my verticals put up here. Okay. I'm going to do that side and that side. Excellent. And I'm also going to do this one. Just to give it like that nice little bit. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Now I've got to get my verticals. Whoop. I keep doing that. There we go. Excellent. Look at that. Have that post coming straight off the top of, well, I guess it's not really off the top of, but right up the side of that that wall right there. And I am going to get rid of this. I decided that I don't like how it juts into this room, even if it is a cool little feature. It's just so distracting from what you could do with this hallway. I want this to be a portal, not a distraction, I guess is the best way to put it. Also, I do need, oh, I could put one of those right there, couldn't I? Again, creative process. When you see something, crap. When you see something, do it. Because when you come back to it, you may not remember. But besides that, go. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, go ahead and just do it. Because if you come back to it later, you may not remember what you were doing, and you may lose the idea. But, I remember when I was sold these that they were kind of decrepit. I don't want to put decrepit back, like gnarled or misshapen, that sort of thing. But I do not remember where I found them previously, so kind of bear with me. I think they were part of the architectural elements. Yes, here they are, wood plank. So that one's kind of okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. That one's a lot better. If I can find a shorter version of that one. It doesn't really suit me overly well. How about the beams? I don't like this rough timber look. Not when I'm trying to do this like pseudo-modern style. There we go. Now we're talking. What about this one? That's interesting. I wonder if it's actually going to let me place this where I want to instead of... No, it's really not, is it? Man, it doesn't like that. I'm going to try to place a fence down to see if that helps. Go. Ah, it's black. Wait, can I change it? Oh, I can change it. Good, good, good. I didn't see it over there. Once again, like, you have to really pay attention to what you're looking at all times. So this, I'm actually going to go ahead and match the what I've got sitting around elsewhere. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the details in the European walnut. Go. Well, I guess we're going to find out if this can do floor. It seems like we can. So, yeah, looks like we can do that. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so that tells me that I will be able to do the floor in the other room. In the garage. Actually, that breaks that up really nicely, doesn't it? But anyway. Oh, no, that's why they didn't do it that way. Okay. I'm an idiot. I was being clever. But, you know what? That still gives me useful information for later. That's lovely. So I'm just going to try to go across here with this. How do I feel about that? I don't like the fact that it doesn't connect. Wait. Yeah, I don't like that either. Okay. Well, Here we go. I guess we're doing ourselves some figuring out. This is what it's about, boys. That's way too tall, isn't it? That's interesting. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to do a plank, but I don't really like how gnarled it is, how uneven. If it was like just a perfectly straight piece of lumber, like even this one is still kind of artistic chaos kind of thing. Not a huge fan of it. Ah, crap. I'm going to end up spending so much time on this just to figure out what to do with it. I think I'm just going to put something down and just try to ignore it, because otherwise I'm going to spend a bazillion years on it. So I'm actually going to reverse the colors. I'm going to go to like this. Well, it's letting me do that. Okay, well, maybe. Well, that's weird. If I could do that, that'd be lovely. It's funny that there's like a gap there, but it's letting me do this anyway. But yeah, if I try to put a floor there, it's not going to work. I think I don't like the way this is designed at all. Period. End of story. I hate everything about this, but I don't really have a great option. I'm going to try just building my own. I didn't want to have to do it this way. It was something that I had thought of previously. I kind of didn't want to do it this way because it just looks a little bit too unnatural, I guess the best way to put it. But I think it's going to be the only way I'll be able to get around it. And I'm just going to wrap this in the European walnut just to get it done. Go. Oh no, I'm gonna have to use the other one on the top and bottom. Just kind of make this look like a beam that just goes straight across. This has a little bit too much dimension for what I wanted, but at this point I'll accept it because it's a better solution than everything else I've tried. Yeah, that'll work. I guess I could put another one like right there if I really wanted to. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Put a second one in here. Go. Now, I should still... Yeah, I'm able to go down. Let's start with this. Yeah, the engine improvements over House Flipper 1 have very clearly been rather phenomenal. I understand there's the big debate going on right now over whether which one to play. Excuse me, I need to get the out of my system. So anyway, over which one to play, and the big argument right now, and even I myself have made this argument, there's a lot more content in House Flipper 1, and I think that's just because it's been around for a few years, and that content is coming from just DLCs and releases for the game, particularly event releases. I was actually kind of sad that there wasn't a Christmas release for this, but I very much understand why that is. It has more to do with just developers putting time into what matters. Go. I'm going to go ahead and go in here. Bash this side out. Should be able to... There we go. Now the cool part is they actually were very nice to me and did not make this slanted right here, so I don't have to replace that myself. And it also looks like they're super nice in the fact that this only hits things on the same plane that are visible, so I don't end up destroying the wall next to it, that kind of thing. So let's go and rebuild that wall. Let the gameplay itself. What is this, a mobile game? I'm not going to joke about that. That is a terrible thing to say about this game. This game is significantly better than a mobile game. Come at me, bro. There we go. And that's actually going to give me a great point to start painting up here. So let's go ahead and make sure we're full of paint. We are. Let's go ahead and get this strip. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Go. Whoops. That's right. Forgot to tape it off. Over here, ready to go, and game says, no, stupid, you have to tape it off first. Duh. I like to think of myself as intelligent and educated, but here's the problem. You should never confuse intelligence with education. Fatal flaw in my industry, actually. Working in IT, I've worked with a lot of people that are supposed to be far more educated than me and couldn't do half the things I can. It truly is a sad state of affairs. I'm going to go ahead and do this so that I've got it done, and then I'll come back with the molding. I've got to refill on paint anyway, so there we go. Wait, that's not right. I keep trying to hit tab to close that that wheel. I keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. There's nobody that can stop me. The power of muscle memory. Oh, that's right. I lost my tape. Go. That's that done. Okay. So next trick is going to be in here. I'm actually going to move this out in the middle of the floor so I can get to these walls. I'm going to retain this wainscot. This is actually going to be the office. I decided that I'm going to make this room in here kind of like just a game room. And I'll make this room over here an office. Difference being, and I do this a lot in House Flipper 1, where I will separate, business and pleasure, that kind of thing, where I'll put like, the really nice whiskey in here and like set it up for like clients and stuff. But then in here, I put the good stuff, the stuff that you get completely blitzed on before you go raiding in World of Warcraft, that kind of thing. I already know I'm going to get a comment on that one. Whether it be a private message or comment on the video, I know I'm going to get a comment on that one. So just go ahead and bring it on. I've heard and seen worse, I promise. Let's see. I'm just going to modify the style of these, because I want this room to have that that European walnut very, very thickly through it. And the reason, oh come on, the reason I want to do that is this is a trick that I've done a couple of times in House Flipper 1. I believe I mentioned it previously, where I will pick a primary theme to go all the way through the house, and that'll usually be like a heavy or thick wood, and I'll keep that going all the way through the house, but then I'll modify the style in some such way that will result in a completely different feeling in specific rooms. So in this room, I'm going to be doing like a pure walnut wainscot. I'm going to be doing not going to be doing any white in here whatsoever. It's going to have the walnut panels in the top, or the ceiling rather. It's going to have, you know, the walnut going across there. It's going to have the walnut wainscot, and then the walls are going to be probably like a forest or like a deep green. And then I'm going to use a lot of gold accents in the furniture to give it kind of. Now, the only problem with doing that is I do have the white windows and I have the white trim around the door. So I may still go for a white baseboard just to offset and kind of tie in the windows and the trim around the door, and nothing else, and just kind of leave it at that. Make it very, very subtle. So let's go ahead and we'll go out the door and we'll go ahead and grab some of that baseboard just to get it down. We'll get everything kind of taken care of there. I also still need to replace the floor in here. When I was replacing the floor previously, I went down the hallway upstairs mostly to see how it transitioned from the stairs themselves, and I liked it. Now, one thing I can say is that I do like having the nice textured, the nicer tiles in here. It does give it a little bit more texture, and I can kind of work off that instead of just having the herringbone. So I may not even change the flooring in here, to be honest with you. I apologize. There's going to be a lot of like single placement doing this wainscot, so I'm going to just try to do it and get it done. So I don't talk for the next few minutes. You know exactly why. Okay. Oh, got a perk. Okay. Let's see, surface finishes, and that's going to be make it big. That's actually what I was hoping for. So when I do the ceiling here, I'm going to just use this same shiplap, what I've got in my hand, since I have plenty of it in that box, and I will just go ahead and run it over the ceiling. There we go. And we'll go ahead and run this over the ceiling. There we go. Much nicer. Oh, look at that. And as you can see, I've already redone the lights in here. These are all at 50%. I'm thinking about making them a little bit warmer as well as a little bit dimmer, like going to the bottom dimness. I don't even know if it goes any lower than it already is. We're going to find out, though. And then I'm going to leave that alone because that affects this over here as well. So there's a possibility that this could end up some kind of strange color. I may just do that in white, just to keep it simple. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and do that whilst I'm thinking about it. And that's going to affect those and this in here as well. So just that little bit of a lip right there, that's not too bad. Like I can live with that being off color because, again, I have the white windows, have the white baseboard. That'll just help tie everything in together. And then out here, let's go ahead and run this since I've got this in my hand. Oh wow, that was weird. All I did was hold W and that's what happened. Weird. Yeah, the engine definitely doesn't take too nicely to you standing in one place and trying to move around while moving the paint roller. So I ran out of white paint just then, but that's okay because I can do that. We'll go take this upstairs because I don't need it down here anymore. And again, I still have no idea what I want to do with the garage. There's like a few ideas that are like floating around in my head, but I haven't quite decided what to do. But again, I have to gush a little bit here to just exclaim how super nice everything is with the new engine. It actually feels like I have the power to do, you know, actual work in the houses that I'm working in. I hate to put it that way, but it's really how I feel. Um, One of the most frustrating things ever I came across was when I would have this cool idea for something I could do in House Flipper 1, but then I wasn't physically able to because there was some kind of limitation or the engine just wasn't strong enough to be able to support it. Particularly in the farm DLC, because we had a lot of those farmhouses with loft floors or attic floors that I kept running into problems trying to fit bathrooms in those eaves, especially. I ended up. I remember there was one of them. I ended up trying to put in a bathroom and turning it into a closet instead, and it was really weird. Like it just came out so weird. Go. And I'm actually just going to go up here. When I buy the green paint, I'm just going to go ahead and just plop it down right here. Green? Warm green. Let's see what we have. I want to hit it with this, like one of these. That's not quite strong enough for what I'm thinking. I think this is too strong. But I'm actually going to try it anyway. And I'm also going to change it over to the plaster style. Because I think it'll add just... Oh, crap. I think it'll add just that little bit of extra texture that'll make it super interesting in here. Let's go ahead and go down to 1. And go all the way across. There we go. I'm not sure how I feel about that color, but... it'll work. Let me, before I go any further, just going to go ahead and paint this just so I have a solid comparison. I'm going to grab the cool green and see what colors I have available here. I'm not sure if there's going to be a green strong enough for what I'm thinking. Let's try the Vibrant. See if I've got anything better here. Just go to like the darkest version of the Vibrant and see what it looks like. That is a much stronger green, isn't it? Let's try it. We're gonna go for it. Oh boy! Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking actually. Okay, so I thought that was gonna be a little bit too strong, but no, that's exactly what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and we're going to get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, that's starting to look good. I need to hit that slot up there. So you were a valiant soldier. Appreciate your service. Have a good day. Made a valiant attempt, but we found a winner. Here we go. This is where we're going to see like the do or die, because we're going to see how it looks with the windows having their nice little white outline and offsetting. Ooh, that still looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. That is an excellent color combination. And of course, like when I get the furniture in here, this might be the first room I actually furnish, because I do want to show off kind of how this sort of situation looks when you kind of combine a few different colors that don't seem like they should work together, but then when I put like the brass and the bronze and the golds in here, just as little tiny accents with the European walnut absolutely everywhere, it looks fantastic. It always does. Okay. So we don't need this anymore because the bathroom, I'm going to leave this bathroom alone, at least for now. I might redo this in blue because I'm not too much of a fan of pink. I might do it in purple. We're doing it in purple right now. We're going to do it in purple. What the hell happened here? We are fixing that. Details. Whoop. So it's straight up just busted. Okay. Good to know. We're going to put that. There we go. Yeah, we're going to. Nope, that one's busted too. Whoop. Yep. We're just putting in a new toilet. That's exactly what we're doing right now. So we're going to the store, going here, going to bathroom fixtures, toilet, base. Base is fine. Base is fine. Details A, that's the one we're looking for. European walnut. Beautiful. There we go. That's fixed. And I'm going to go ahead and fix the sink too. What happened here? You know what? I may have to fix the... I'm going to go ahead and throw the toothbrush over here as well. See how far I can fall into the toilet. So I guess I'm going to have to... buy some tiles and redo this. At least fix what's here. Because I kind of like this. I don't want to change it. Let's see. I see in the... Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. I don't mind that. Whoops. Crap. I like that being there. Oh well. Let's fix the sink. Then we'll find the rug. Let's see. I don't see the sink here. Did I miss it? Am I missing it? Am I stupid? Asking the real questions again. I'm not stupid. It's just not here. Is it... Is it in the kitchen cabinets, maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's just that classified as a functional cabinet. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and we'll do the European walnut just to kind of keep it matching everything else. And actually, once again, I'm going down here to the faucet. I'm going to change it to copper just to give it that little bit extra. Let's see. I'm trying to center it visually on the mirror. That looks right. Well, one of those. Screw it. Good enough. I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. Okay. Is this... The showers also... Really? Really? Did anybody clean in this house? Anybody? Well, I guess they did kind of move out, didn't they? Hanover... Oh. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, I love that. That is a big boy. But we don't have room for it. We gotta keep it small. Hanover. I'm thinking that's what it is. Let's go ahead and make... Oh, hello. Just a standard curtain in the corner. You know what? If it works, it works. Don't bash if it works. So let's go ahead and over here. What kind of faucet do we want? I haven't looked at the showers yet, so let's see what... Okay, so we got modern. Kind of got like that pseudo-modern with the little spray nozzle. Here's that, well, that's another modern style. Oh, that's more like a Japanese style, isn't it? Huh, that's cool. I'm quite partial to this one, to be honest with you. Like the rain shower style. Oh, oh no, I do not like these. I don't like these because I love to put like lights over top of the shower shining down in, and this would just block it. It'd be a giant shadow over like the controls and everything. And of course, like your traditional style. I like this one, so let's go with that one. Details. I feel like it's gonna be a little too strong. I'm gonna go with the steel for the details. I'll go with copper for the faucet, and then the base I just leave white. I'm okay with that. We're also gonna change that to the right side, so the you can open it from this side. Come on, here you go. You can do it. Love it. Who decided this was a good idea? Alright. Guess we're fixing that too. Hate everything. Hate everything. Hey, Ma. Yeah, I'm taking a shower. Nice and breezy up here. Okay. Let's see. I didn't even look to see what size I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I could do a 4 by, what is that, like 3? Wait, what is that? Is that the roof? Oh, it's the slant of the roof. Yeah. Okay. If I could do like a 4 by 3. Yeah. Okay. 6 by 4, 5 by 3. I think that's the smallest one. Did I screw up? Ah, crap. There's nothing smaller, is there? Don't worry. The game's just going to make a mockery of a 7 by 7 round? That's cool. I have to find somewhere to use that. That's cool. 5 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 3. I could just do this one. That's kind of what I'm feeling, is doing this one. Yeah, there we go. That's going to let that open up completely, and it'll still let some light in here. So we'll do that. And I know I'm kind of making this really hard on myself for redoing the outside. I have to click 4 times to get this to build. Because it doesn't seem to be too interested in letting me go up. But anyway, that looks a lot better. I wish it did open, but you know, I'd rather have the shower be able to open all the way, right? Okay. And besides, it's coming up on the paint, so that's, I'm going to be changing the paint anyway. Okay. Let's see, surface finishes, paint. Do I want to do the faded blue? There it is. Gonna give it that midnight blue. Okay, so that one's a little bit more. Okay. Let's do this one. We'll do the stucco. Alright. Oh, I said I was going to do purple, didn't I? I'm sorry. Let's do purple. Is there purple? I'm going to feel like a jackass. Oh, there it is. Let's say I'm going to feel like a jackass if there's no purple. Yeah, grape. There we go. Now we're talking. This is not creative process. I want everyone to know that. This is not creative process. This is, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to do that. Screw you. Go. There we go. Ha. It kind of looks terrible. I'm regretting my decisions right now. Ooh, that does look terrible. Okay, so I guess we're doing a brighter purple. Let's see. It's like a plum. It's like a lavender and like a plum. Could go with one of the muted ones. But I feel like this has to be like a vibrant one. Let's go out and we'll check the vibrant purple. See if we can get like this one. I don't want it too bright. There we go. See how that looks. There we go. That's a little bit brighter. I might do the inside as white because I got to bring the white paint in here to, anyway to do the ceiling. Ooh, it's squirrely. Come on. Oh, wait, that's right. I can't go over those tiles. All right. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That's a lot better of a purple to use. At least for this application. Go. We'll just paint the door. Don't worry about it. See, it just wipes right off. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There we go. Okay. And last wall. Go. And once again, we'll just paint right over the mirror, right over that shelf. Wipes right off. Don't worry about it. Wipes right off. Right on off. Okay. Bathroom is refreshed. Everything in here looks good. And it's purple. Why is it purple? Oh, that's right. I brought one up here. We'll do that. Let's see. Go. Oh, a little squirrely here. There we go. We're doing this Pac-Man style. That's it. And I've already hit that because hit it over there. That's where I hit it there too. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit this then. Whilst I'm standing here with it. It's just going to be one strip right down anyway. Okay. Lovely. Again, why do you have a purple bathroom? Because I can. This is not being purple. This is actually going to be primarily red and white. It'll probably be like a vibrant red, like a not a blood red. I don't want to go too dark with it, but it'll be a nicer red. One that you'll know is it's like that's red when you walk in the room. That kind of red. Not red enough to invite the American Red Cross over, but red enough to know that you're not playing Vampire the Masquerade. There we go. I'm getting that technique down. Come on, be with me. Wait, is that a... No, that's the same one. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a separate object or not. Why did I do that? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get the last little bit of sealing in here, just to say I did. And we'll go ahead and run our red paint in here. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and leave this room off alone, because that's going to be the game room. I will do that last. And let me see. Oh, I lost my timer. I have no idea how long I've been recording for. So we're just gonna just gonna wing it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up. Let's see. I remember there was no carpet, and it made me very, very sad. So let's have a look through the surfaces and see what I can put in the floor in here that might be carpet-like. Panels, tiles. Wallpaper. Now, wallpaper is probably as close as I'm going to get, because I think I might be able to apply like a texture to it, like suede, and have it kind of look like carpet. It's not really much that really jumps out as a great option here. So I'm going to pick one, and we'll see if I can do anything cool with it. So I can change the color at least, but I can't change the texture. So I guess if I change the color, just kind of make it look like carpet. That's not too awful bad. Size, yeah, it's going to be much larger. So I think this will work to like simulate carpet, but it's not exactly my first choice. Let's see. I'm not really feeling much of anything here. These kind of seem like carpet, but there again, they just have the colors. They don't have material availability. I've only seen like the materials for like the fabric materials on a few different things. Panels. I think I may end up just doing the herringbone to just continue it on into here. That makes really the most sense. But we'll buy this. I'm pretty sure I have a pack of these downstairs, but I really don't care right now. Here we go. Man, it's going much faster than it was before. And again, I'm going to keep that that stone thing there. I may change what kind of stone it is, because doing like a bright red in here or a vibrant red in here is probably not going to suit that color that they've chosen too awful well. Go. We'll continue on in here. I'll probably just do a closet in here like they did. Not really a reason to change it. What? Is that a baked-in shadow texture? Is that what's going on there? Maybe if I move that that light, it'll... I also noticed I didn't adjust the door there to match everything else. Oh no. Oh no! There we go. Alright. No more panicking. There. I don't know why I didn't want to cancel there. Let's see. Yes, we got all of that. Did it again. Well, that's weird. Now look what it's doing. Okay, that fixed it. did it. What are you... Lights on! What are you doing? Whoop. Don't need that anymore. Okay. So I'm going to do this in vibrant red and white. I'm going to need... First, I'm going to need my baseboard. I guess I do have those left, don't I? Let's go ahead and grab that and use the last of these. I'm just waiting for these to run out because I know they're going to. It's going to be right when I'm in the middle of something, just like the paint. I have to restrain myself from saying really, really bad words. But I already bought a new one, so I guess I can't get too upset. Oh, that's right. I needed the white paint to... Did I sell that already? I think I did. I just remembered I needed the white... Why is that in set? Why is this... Why is that... I guess I have to leave it. Okay. And the closet in here, I may just paint pure white. There it is. I may just paint pure white just to, just for simplicity. I did sell that white paint, didn't I? Of course I did. I'll get done placing this and I'll buy another one just to... Really? Really? Really hard to see that, but I think I got it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's put it on the ceiling. That'll work. There we go. And look at that. There's not even a seam where that round over meets the flat surface. There's like a shadow seam, but that's it. There's no actual seam. I like that. Or rather, you have to get up close to it at the very, very least. But there's no functional seam. I guess something threw down my throat. Okay. Alright, let's see. Gonna hit this window. Whoops. It's okay, I'll just go down. There we go. But this is kind of what I meant, is having like little things here and there that you have to do that to fill out all the little details. This is really kind of what it means to be a contractor. And I hate to have to say that, but it really is true. There's just so many details everywhere you have to make sure are correct, but it just requires work. It's just grunt work that you have to put in. Somebody has to lay the bricks. Somebody has to do the painting. Someone has to put the masking tape up, paint it, take the masking tape down. You know, it's just the tasks that go in between everything that you're doing. And again, I'm just doing this in white because it's just going to be a closet. I don't want to have to mess with it too awful much, so I'm just doing it in white to get it out of the way. And again, once I get done with the interior design, I'm going to call this video done. And again, I'm still going to leave this room over here as is. And in fact, there is the thought, if you see the tape, that wall could be taken out, and I could double this, or not really double, but I could increase the size of this room significantly and just not have a closet over here, which wouldn't really be a problem. I could just put a wardrobe in this room because this is a nice big bedroom anyway. And even if I mean, I could even go so far as to just moving this wall over, just letting this be just like a walk-in right here, wouldn't really be too much of an issue and increase the space of this room. But that's kind of why I'm leaving this room alone and why I'm painting this room in white. Because when I get to that room, probably next episode, I'm going to do everything for it all in one go. I'm going to do all the interior, all of the furnishing. It's all getting done, and I'm just going to put it together as the dream gamer setup. Why not? Let's do it. I'm not going to be selling this house in this game. This is going to be our home base for eternity. Go. I mean, yeah, I could make some money off this house, but realistically, I don't want to. I'm going to use this house as my testing ground, my stomping ground, and then as I move out to other houses and doing flips and stuff, and doing flips and tricks and shit. I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm not going to edit it out, but doing flips and tricks. When I get out there, I'll have like everything laid down of how to do everything, and I can do them much faster and much better. So we'll see about that when we get there. But for the time being, I just want to get this house done and get it looking nice. And it's already looking really nice as it is. So let's see, got tiles, stone blocks. I could do the stone from downstairs, kind of continue it up to here, because I've got it everywhere else, and I could just continue that theme. That wouldn't be too bad. That would actually be pretty nice. Go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, doing stuff like this, especially in House Flipper 1, would not have been possible. Like, straight up, would not have been possible. So now I'm going to do... my paint in this room, and we're going to get rid of that, because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to find something else I need it for. I already found something else I need it for. We'll come back to it. Oh, man. I should probably not be a contractor. I'm far too scatterbrained. I would never get the project done in the correct order. But anyway, we're gonna bypass it. Let's see. Pink, orange, and red. What do we got to look at here? It's kind of a hot brick. That... It's feeling pretty good. That's a little bit too vibrant. Let me have a look at the faded. Let's see. This is the color I've used everywhere else in the house. So I notice it's a 12 by 12 by 12. I wonder if that means that in the imperial measurement, each square is supposed to be a square foot. I mean, that would make sense, but from going from imperial to metric, in metric it's supposed to be, 25 centimeters. That doesn't quite add up, because 25 centimeters should be 10 inches. So maybe it's just a placeholder. Who knows? Whatever. Let's see. It's more like a brown, isn't it? I don't care for that. So we'll go with the vibrant. What's in the pink? Is there something in the pink that I can use? Not really. That's not really making me feel good. That's kind of like a magenta. Let's see. I'm going to go with this one, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm also going to change it over to the plaster so I can have a little bit more context in it, because I'm going to be doing like everything. So we'll go ahead and we'll just... Oh, come on. We'll go ahead and slap it down in a large portion of this wall, and we'll just see how it looks. That is very, very red. That is really, really red. That's a little bit too red for what I'm looking for. It's more like a... That's like a brick red. That's like a wine red. I think that's going to be too dark. I think that's also going to be... I think that's going to be too light. So realistically, this is kind of a good medium from what I'm looking at. So I'm going to do the whole room in it. If I decide to change it later, then so be it. We'll just change it later. But for now, we'll go with this. And a large part of this is because I'm not going to do this wall in red. I'm actually going to do this as an accent wall. So it won't be like so overpoweringly red everywhere. There we go. Yeah, I'm just letting the doors and that one particular column right there act as my earthy foundation for this room. And then everything else within the room is going to conform to the room's specification, which is going to be this red and the white accents. And yeah, just like the other room, what I'll do is it'll look like super, super, ultra overpoweringly red now, but then as I add furniture, I'll add like little accents and bits and pieces here and there that are going to make it look a little bit less red every time I place something. Because I'll place complementing items. The complement to red is green, but you don't want to do that too awful much. And mostly that just has to do with color theory. Placing red next to green does mute it a little bit. But it's not a good idea to mute it too much because they kind of wash out and you end up with a Christmas scene. So like, if I were to like put a wreath on this wall, that would help like dampen that wall's effect. But I'll have to experiment with what I have, and I'm going to have to be really, really careful with what I place down and how I use it. That's right, this is going to be the this is going to be my accent wall. So how am I going to do the accent wall? Let's think about it. So I've got this red everywhere, and I want to use white as my accent, but I don't want to use white too much. And I think I just had a brilliant idea of how I could kind of help frame this out and add a little bit more white to it. And then I will actually do some... I'm going to do something really neat here. I've got an idea. And I'm going to do something really cool. So first, we're going to go up. Oh no, I've got the wrong one. Derp. Remember, kids, don't put your materials halfway across the house from your project. There we go. I'm going to frame this out in these vertical pieces. And I'm going to go across the top of the wall with the other ones. In fact, I should have placed them when I had them in my hand, but I am too dumb for that. Come on, get out of the way. Okay. And here we go. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I don't want to continue off to this wall with it. I want to just keep it too confined to this wall. So I think I am just going to do it this way. But I'm going to truncate. In fact, I'm not going to place the end one on this one. I'm going to now use my cornerstones. I keep doing that. I keep trying to hit tab to close that menu. I'm going to place my cornerstones here, here, and here. And I'm doing this one to truncate it so it doesn't look like it's going to round to the other side. And now, why is that off center? I just noticed that. Oh, that's going to bother me. Okay, let me put that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it needs to be moved over by 1. Crap. Of course, they would do this to me. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'll move this over by 1. It'll put 7 on either side, and even though it's an odd number, it'll look better. That should now center it. Okay. Now it's visually not centered, but oh boy. I have no idea how to replace that half. I didn't even think about that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a solution. As long as I keep it even, right? Come on. I wanted to keep it thin, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now it's even. It's completely even. Let's fix it. Again, remember kids, don't put your materials halfway across the house from your project. What was I thinking? Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Now I just need to replace the vertical accent piece. Make sure I grab the right one. Here we go. I should probably just move the stuff up here, but I'm too dumb for that, so I'm not going to. There we go. Whoop. Aha. Pro stress. Go. There we go. Wonderful. I like it. You know what? Just having a look at the way this room is laid out. Ah, crap. Now I've gone and given myself inspiration. I should make this the office. Put a fireplace right here. Ah, crap. This would make an excellent office because of that. And it's got that big window. I could put the desk right there. Put a fireplace there. Ah, crap. Why do I do this? I'll finish it now. And if I decide to do it, I will do it the next video because I've already taken too long on this one as it is. Let me think. What was the next thing I needed? Aha. So I need the shiplap. Because I'm going to do the rest of that wall in this. There it is. Yeah, see, like if I have a bookcase here, fireplace here, I could put the desk over there. Man, this would make an excellent office. I've done this to myself. I only have myself to blame. But anyway. And what I could do is I could actually extend it into here and do cool stuff with that. But I'll do that later. For the time being, I've got the interior finished to the standard that I'm looking for. The only room that's not finished is this one, and that's because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that room in there yet, and I don't want to start on this one and then have to redo it because I knocked this wall out because I hated it. And then this room in here has a high probability of becoming the office. And then this room in here has a high probability right now of becoming a bedroom. And then I will make that room at the end over there something different. In fact, I could just make this the bedroom again, couldn't I? That wouldn't really be too bad. But yeah, if I decide to change that later, I'll do that later. For now, like I said, it's all done. Everything is good to go for me starting in this room next episode. So we're just gonna call it there and call it good. All right, let's get back over here. I'm gonna put this back in the corner so I have my startup space right here ready to go next time. All right, we're gonna cut it off there, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.